Hi, welcome to another episode of Macro Insights. Take three, I know. We're in West Perth and we're standing in front of the BHP building and Rio Tinto building. You can see them behind us. I've got David here and I wanted to ask David some questions today on the industry breakdown in Perth and also WA and what influence or effect that has on the property market, and also look at iron ore prices and that effect as well. So David, can you tell us a bit about the industry breakdown for the state?
Absolutely. I mean, Perth, the title that you probably clicked on there is boom or bust. And there's been a lot of media attention recently about a recovery or the bottom of the market in Perth. Mainly, that's, from what I can tell, is being put out as PR by existing real estate companies here, which is quite interesting. Mining, 25% of WA, approximately 25% of WA's economic output, approximately 14% of economic output in Perth.
Right, so is 14% in one industry a high number?
It's a very high number for a capital city.
Okay.
Not a high number for a regional town.
So 14% in Perth.
How does that compare to Sydney?
How does that compare to Sydney?
Well, that's a good question, Sharon. I'm glad you raised it. Financial services and insurance sector is approximately 12 or 13% of Sydney, and of the major capital cities, 14% is the largest sector.
Right. Yep. Okay. So am I right in thinking that makes it a bit more riskier to be an investor in Perth?
Absolutely.
Okay. So just leaving that there for a moment, looking at this graph now that we've got for tracking median house price and the iron ore price, what does that tell us?
It tells us that there's a relationship, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the spot price of iron ore as it rose through the 2000s, so did the house price. That's a reflection of the mining company saying, okay, well, the iron ore price is rising, we can make more money from iron ore, let's expand our mines. It takes 4 people to build a mine and it takes 1 to run it. The mine expansion phase draw huge population, not only from interstate but also overseas, created downward pressure on the vacancy rate, upward pressure on rents. That eventually translated into upward pressure on prices and created the boom.
We hear about Perth being nearly at the bottom of the market.
Yep.
For some people are saying that. So what are you saying?
I'm saying that it's clear that the market is bottoming, but there's no signs of a recovery right now. And I think the takeaway is that if you're gonna come into the Perth market, you need to get your timing right. If you get on the wrong side of this boom-bust cycle, and we've met many people in our travels this week to Perth who have been on the wrong side of that, it's not going to be fun.
Right, thank you.
No problem.